The calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We're up and running then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's cut it out, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chukwuemeka. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
How can you overlook a player who has a name like this guy, Xavi Simons? He plays on either wing or as a false nine. He's quick, he's versatile, he's hard-working, he's coachable. They all say he has a great footballing IQ. And he's one of those catch-me-if-you-can types.
Yeah, and the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Let's a look and place it forward. Chelsea are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a run-up. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Simons.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Torrent gets it away, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out towards the flank. The ball's gone astray. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Havertz. And that pass just didn't quite work. This is a promising build-up. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely weighted ball. And he is dashing. Havertz! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Probing pass, played right into his path. Oh, that's ambitious. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Havertz. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Plays a sharp little ball here. Torrents. Gently done. Can he get it through? Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Played out wide, and it's Timber. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chukwuemeka, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Kupi.
This is the time you need that pace. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that has put paid to that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Almost an hour gone. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's come to nothing. Chukwuemeka. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Chukwuemeka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gruev. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays it in low. Kupi. Vitor Roque. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution
So we
for
have
Chelsea.
movement on both benches.
Number 4, number 64, number 17.
That is ended up in
Coming
no man's
onto the
land.
field, number 15.
Chelsea seem happy
Number
to bash
6,
their heads against the
number
brick wall,
33.
Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And he's quick to get rid. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's a... And the shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. Back to within one. Interesting. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's Gabriel Jesus! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
He's there to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Calafiori calmly anticipates. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Look at the space here. That's the keeper's ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's being shifted off it. That's a sharp pass. Chelsea now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, he's bustling through here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Gruyev deals with that comfortably.
Chelsea really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That is good alertness.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Nicely
There
spread.
will be 1 minute at a time.
Cross to the back post.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And with that, it's time for me